represent a unique chapter in the history of the National Football League. It was the first decade following the merger between the AFL and the NFL, and it was a time of growing prosperity for pro football. It was also a period when great teams flourished. There was the perfection of the 72 Dolphins and the slick discipline of the Dallas Cowboys, who became known as America's team. The Pittsburgh Steelers powered their way to 4 Super Bowl victories. But perhaps the most colorful and exciting team was the Oakland Raiders. Their owner, Al Davis, had a motto: just win, baby. And the way they won established the silver and black as the wildest bunch of the 1970s.
Oakland trails 20-14. 10 seconds left. The crowd takes up a chant of defense. Robisky and Banaszak on the back. Saber back. Here comes the rush. He sidesteps. Can he throw? He can't. The ball flipped forward is loose. A wild scramble. 2 seconds on the clock. Casper grabbing the ball. It is ruled a fumble. Casper has recovered in the end zone. The Oakland Raiders have scored on the most zany, unbelievable, absolutely impossible dream of a play. Madden is on the field. He wants to know if it's real. They said yes. Get your big butt out of here. He does. The Raiders won the football game. 52,000 people minus a few lonely Raider fans are stunned. This one will be relived forever.
It was my first nationally televised game as a referee. 10 seconds remaining in the game, and I thought, boy, you did it this time. Almost a perfect game. People are going to know who I am. I was excited on national television. I said to myself, what could possibly happen?
Incomplete pass, you're probably going to lose the game. Interception, you're probably going to lose the game. Sack, you're going to lose the game. And then the first thing that came to mind was, don't get trapped with the ball. Get rid of the ball. Throw the damn thing straight up if you have to. Roll it out there. Do whatever. Don't get trapped with the ball.
The ball flipped forward is loose. A wild scramble.
I began to chase it, and I'm going for the ball. And I knew that if I fell on it, he was going to fall right on me, and this thing's over with. I knew I had to bat it forward.
2 seconds on the clock. Casper grabbing the ball.
What I'm remembered for is being a dork, fumbling a ball through an end zone and falling on it. Everything I did was totally legal. Now, what some other people did might not have done.
Clock runs out. Game's over. I mean, get the hell out of there. Get off the field before they change the call.
He made a great play. And Banaszak made a great play. And Casper made a great play. Unfortunately, it damn near killed the chicken.
Football's pointed on both ends, and you drop the damn thing, it's going to bounce funny. And then when it bounces funny through 22 guys, 10 yards into the end zone, and we wind up with it, I mean, there had to be a higher power that had something to do with that.
The only call that I could make on that play was that the ball came out on the concussion of the tacklers.
You know, I didn't know that it was not permissible to knock a ball forward.
It was a fun thing. But what happened was wrong was 2 or 3 days later, we all started acting like we knew what we were doing. We just would have shut up and never would have done anything about it.
Shortly after the game, a T-shirt was stamped and sold in San Diego. In fact, I got it in my den.
How the officials could either be so stupid, so blind, or so gutless to not make a call on any one of those 3 players. But as I said, it's 20 years later and I'm over it.
But at least one creature will never achieve closure with the Holy Roller. It's known today as the Sea of Hands catch, the dramatic conclusion to one of the greatest games ever played.
There he is, fading, looking. He's under the gun. He's fired, he throws. It is. He caught it. He caught it.
Clarence Davis's catch in the 1974 playoffs ended the Miami Dolphins' 2-year reign as Super Bowl champions.
We're pumped up. I mean, Miami was, you know, the best team in football and all this thing, and everyone has a black hanky, and everyone's waving, and everyone's standing there. And we kicked the doggone ball off and boom, you know, a touchdown. And they score before the people even sit down. I mean, the people are still standing up from the national anthem.
And
that kind of shut us up, silenced everybody, and we had to fight back, and we finally fought back and thought we had control of the game, and they had a drive in the fourth quarter. Benny Malone ran a sweep, and everyone thought the game was over.
And when I saw Benny go around the end, I said, Benny, no, Benny, come back. We've got to take some more time off the clock. And I'm thinking, we may have scored too soon.
They got the ball, and we had them, I think, in a 3rd down and 18 situation, and Stabler hit Blitnikoff on a curl and picked up the first down. And then they got it down there with no timeouts left, and they had to score the touchdown.
The play we come up with is 91 short corner, 10 corner. But as I tried to make the play, was hit by Vern Denherter, and the ball kind of goes out there end over end, dime duck type of pass that probably should have been intercepted.
I thought I was going to grab it or else knock it down, but Clarence Davis got his big hands on the ball and had the leverage and obviously pulled it down.
And as I came through all those people, I was looking to really try to hit him and dislodge the ball. I mean, this guy couldn't catch a cold. That's probably the only pass he caught in his career.
Before I closed my eyes, Stable was running around out there with the ball. And then I closed my eyes, and I stood up, and I asked the Lord to give us a miracle.
When you drew up that play, the last receiver that you would throw it to would have been Clarence Davis. You're up and down, and pretty soon, you know, guys are carrying you off the field, and you have no idea what the hell you just did.
Today, Clarence Davis rehabilitates from a stroke he suffered in 1995, showing the same dogged tenacity that allowed him to snatch this football from a sea of hands.
That's how much I wanted. Now, it's sitting behind me. Now, more or less, when I caught the ball, you know, they give me the ball. Now, it's my ball now, right? That's why it's sitting behind me.
It's a prize well earned.
There he is, fading, looking. He's under the gun. Side, he's throwing.
God be answered prayer. And that was a miracle.